What do you do as a DJ if the BPM of the track actually changes throughout one track? There are many songs out there where the BPM actually changes throughout the song, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to deal with it. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so you're probably thinking to yourself, how, why, when would a track change BPM? But actually, if you go and get any kind of track that's been made by a band, particularly older tracks like Stevie Wonder type tracks, the BPM is constantly changing. The reason for this is those tracks weren't made to a computer program, they were made by just a real drummer sitting there and actually just using his limbs to make a track, which is why the BPM is never going to be perfect. So the issue is, if you go and get a track by Stevie Wonder like Signed, Sealed, Delivered, and you try and beat match it with another track that has a track that's completely in time, like an electronic beat, you're going to have to constantly be juggling that jog wheel to make sure the two beats are lined up. However, did you know that there's a setting in Serato where you can actually have Serato's beat grid line up perfectly even if the track is changing speed? So this is a really awesome thing. Now, interestingly, I wanted to use Stevie Wonder's Signed, Sealed, Delivered as an example here, but I made the video, put it up on YouTube, and YouTube took the video down because I'm not allowed to use Stevie Wonder's track. So as a plan B, what I did was I went and made a track myself with a beat that changed speed over time so I could demonstrate exactly what you can do here. So I've got this beat here, it's called Changing Beat. The reason is because it just changes beats constantly, the BPM. I'm going to press play, listen to it for about 5 seconds, and you're going to notice that the speed of the track is speeding up. Notice it's getting quicker and quicker. This is a bit of an extreme example, but just to demonstrate exactly how this works. So, first thing you want to do is want to get Serato's beat grid synced up with it properly. Now this is a bit of a manual process. I'm going to show you how to do it. Get the track right to the beginning. First thing you want to do is click Edit Beat Grid here if you haven't already done so, and you'll see the beat grid settings here. You want to set the first set point or first marker on the first beat of the first bar, so you set one there. Then you'll notice Serato will instantly put in this beat grid. Now, what you want to do then is count 4 beats and then stop it at the first beat of the second bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so there it is. Let's go back and get it perfect. Now, at this point, something you could do is use these adjust markers here to bring that second bar along like this. But the problem is, because the speed of this track is constantly changing, if I was to go along another 2 bars, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, to here, and then I wanted to bring this 4th bar back along, what you will notice is that all of the previous markers are now moving off, because think of it like an elastic band being stretched like this. From the original set point, all of the markers are spacing out or coming together, which is a pain. So what you need to do is set multiple set points. So what I would do is I would just go to clear, go right to the beginning of the song like this, and a set point, once you put a set point in, it's absolutely stuck in place. So you hit one set point here, and now what I'm going to do is listen through to the song again, and on the first beat of every bar, I'm just going to manually click the set point. Now something else Serato does is it'll look out for transients and it'll help you set these set points, but you can always go back and change them if you want to. So let's just do this for, let's say, 5 bars, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. You get the idea. I've set these points now. Now, if I have made a mistake, you can go back near any one you want. Go close to one of these points you set, and you can go clear if you want to, and it will clear the point that you're closest to. Get it absolutely perfect like this, and hit set again. Now, if you go through the entire track, or whatever part of the track is changing BPM, you will then notice that if you hit save and go right back to the beginning of the track, I'm going to hit play now. Let's just take all sync off. So yeah, I'm going to hit play now, and I want you to just check out the BPM here. Notice how it changes over time. Notice how it changes over time because we've now set that, which would work really awesomely If, I don't even know if awesomely is a word, but let's say you had done that with Stevie Wonder's Signed, Sealed, Delivered, and then you wanted to take another electronic beat and quantize it, or sync it, you can set it and Serato will make sure that it's going perfectly in beat with the second song that you've synced it to. So in this example, I've just got a regular beat here. It's 128 BPM, just regular. Not doing anything special. What I'm going to do is take this track over here that's changing BPM all the time and sync it to this beat, this track here, and it'll make sure that that track, the one that's changing, is constantly in time. So I'm going to sync this track to this track, and let's just get it right to the beginning of the track here. I'm just going to hit play at the same time, which is going to sync them both. Now, if I get rid of that second track, notice how Serato is keeping it perfectly to 129.3 because it synced it to this track. It basically taken a track that was changing speed and brought it back together. This is a really cool thing and definitely something you guys can go and do, especially if you like taking old-fashioned songs that may not be quantized perfectly, like perfectly to a beat, and mixing them with new beats. This is a really cool thing to do. Now, there's one last thing I wanted to throw into this tutorial as well. There are obviously other songs out there that purposely change BPM. One which is called Diplo and GTA Boy Oh Boy. There's a point in the track where literally the entire song slows down from 131 down to something like 110 BPM. I've done exactly what we've explained in this video, and what I want you to look out for here is how the BPM of Serato actually changes. This wouldn't happen unless I'd manually gone through and made this change. Check it out. Here it is now. Which is so awesome because it means I know that at whatever point I'm in with this track, if I want to go and get another track to beat match or do any kind of transition, I know exactly where I'm at. If I'd left this up to Serato to just guess, it wouldn't have been able to guess and it wouldn't know that the song was slowing down, whereas I've managed to set it perfectly using the techniques I've given you here. The last thing I want to tell you is if there's only one single point of the song where it slows down, past the last set point, you don't really have to do much other than just doing the regular, going to edit, beat grid, and doing the adjust here. Because if it's like from this point of the song onwards, it's 110, I don't need to do it for every single bar, I just have to do it from the set point where it is 110 moving forward. So hopefully those tips have helped you out. If they have, why not like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to this channel by hitting that button here, and also, why not go and click this video button right here, which will take you through to a video where I'm going to teach you all about transitioning between different songs that have different BPMs. Click that video link now. See you there. Ciao!